Hey guys, this is Uber once again with another action figure review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 30th anniversary Ghostbusters figures with removable backpacks. These are the mailer box in which they came in, so I'm going to take them out of the box and we're going to take a look at them. So here are the figures out of the mailer box, and this is the packaging in which they come in. As you can see, they come with 4 glow-in-the-dark stands. They're actually only white, they're not painted white and red like the regular releases. And each box has the 30th anniversary logo, and if you look in the back, there is actually a nice cardboard backing with different drawings. In one of them there is a ghost that I don't recall which one it is, and in the other one, the one with Rey and Winston, you can see Gozer the Gozerian. In the back we get the usual bios that we got with the regular releases, but obviously because these are 2 packs you get 2 per box. So we're gonna get these figures out of the packaging and we're gonna take a look at them. So here is the Peter and Egon pack. That's the backdrop that they come with, and as you can see, they have their, their glow-in-the-dark stands and their proton streams. And I'm not gonna go over every little detail because these figures have been covered in many reviews from the original release. This is basically the same figure. The only thing that we got is a new torso. There are a few differences, and I will go over them. We will do a comparison between this re-release and the original figures. Another thing to point out is that in early reviews you may have seen Egon actually wearing Peter's pants. What I mean by that is that Egon has been seen with the lower legs that usually go with Peter, with the untucked pants. This is the retail version that you can get on Mattel Collector. So I'm not 100% sure that every single pack out there is going to have the correct lower legs for Egon, but I'm quite certain that those may have been early commercial samples. This is the other pack, Rey and Winston, and the backdrop for this one is the final battle with Gozer. They also come with their proton streams and their stands and the removable backpacks. There is not really much of a difference. I didn't see any mistakes in the production samples or in the pictures that Mattel posted on their website, so this is what you will get. Okay, so here is the original Peter on the right with the re-release on the left. I took a closer look at them and they're pretty much the exact same thing. I could barely notice any differences. The gloves on the re-release are glossy and so are the boots, whereas on the original release they had more of a matte finish. Now the Proton Packs are the exact same sculpt, but there may be a few different paint applications, shades of color. I think the one from the re-release on the left, it's a little bit more sloppy. Another small difference is the color of the hose that goes from the pants to the back of the backpack. In the original release it was a more yellow color, whereas now it's more of a tan color. That hose is attached in the exact same way. It's attached to the belt, not to the backpack. I'm pretty sure in the original film that hose went straight to the backpack, but in these figures that was not done. Something else that you're going to notice with these figures, with the exception of Peter, is that they all have gloves. They're wearing gloves. In the original releases, they had their gloves tucked into their belts. All the new ones, they have gloved hands. And finally, something else I just noticed, putting them all together, is that the shade of the color used in the uniforms is slightly different. Now let's take a closer look at the removable Proton Pack. And for this, we're going to use Rey. So basically what you need to do is just pull the arms backwards, and this is going to slide fairly easy. It's a little tight because of the elbow pads, but it's not too difficult to remove. And that is what the back of the figure looks like. And this is the Proton Pack. It's the exact same mold. There's nothing different here. That's what we were waiting for. That's what you're paying for, this feature. And now into perhaps the most important question. Is it worth getting these figures if you already have the original releases? And it's a tough question because this should have been wave 1, not the bonus at the end of the line because of the 30th anniversary. We should have gotten these figures from the beginning. And with Mattel's reputation, one can't help to wonder if this was the plan all along. When they made the figures originally, did they decide we're going to do now the figures with the non-removable Proton Packs so that later we can sell them with that feature? Or was this something that happened later because they thought of the Ecto-1? And now that I have them here, that I enjoy this feature, that I can play with it, I can't help to second guess myself if I should have pre-ordered that Ecto 1, because let's face it, we are never going to get it anymore. That was it. This is not going to happen. I don't know how long Mattel will keep this license, and if another company comes, they will have an entirely new approach about this line. It's not going to be 6-inch Movie Masters figures, and then the Ecto 1 is not going to fit. Just take the example of McFarlane. They recently acquired the license for Assassin's Creed. And instead of following suit with the NECA figures that were 7 inches tall, what they did was they basically restarted the line at 6 inches. So it's very unlikely that we will ever get that Ecto 1. And it is very unlikely that these figures will ever sit in a 1/12 scale Ecto 1. So there it is, guys. I hope you enjoyed the review. I hope it was informative. And until next time, take care.